This is part 5 of the Cretaceous Canyon. Today I'm going to be working on this section right here. That's what it looks like on the map. But, I think I'm just going to make a couple viewing galleries or viewing domes up here. I mean platforms, sorry. And just like a small guest area right here. With a couple viewing galleries, and that's probably all I'm doing. First, set our zip. It's gonna be kind of hard with building a zip line. I think we're gonna have to make some room. First, let me move this guy. Okay, so we have that now. I'm just gonna flatten this out, turn my intensity off and slope to the max. Let's just push this out slightly further. We'll kind of ease it into the mountain, give it that natural look, you know. Back to attractions. There we go. Now this should fit. If it doesn't, it's kind of dumb, but whatever. So just move this up here. What does it mean not allowed? Oh, okay. I was about to say it's a little odd. So let's just have this guy. Okay. Yeah. Alright, okay, so no guest access. Now let's go to here, back to our monorail. Or, not monorail, our Hyperloop station. You kidding me? It's really giving me building constraints on that. Okay, that's kind of stupid.
Ladies and gentlemen, our restroom is now open to use
Like if
for
this
whenever
doesn't fit,
nature
then
calls.
come on, fix your camera. Once again, Hyperloop is not going to be accessible for some reason. The dumbest reason ever. Like, fully connected path. But, like, nobody walks into the Hyperloop. Wait. Okay, I see people walking into it. That should mean, like, people should be spawning over here, or up here, or down here, which they're not, which is very stupid. Whatever. Okay. Let's go. Attractions. Let's place a couple of these fellas down. This one's pretty cool. Let's place this down. What the heck is this? Oh, that's huge. This looks pretty good. I'm just gonna add these here, collect the gas, find our bathroom again. Here we are. And attractions, and once again, I think I'm just gonna add a few of these. Probably just 3 of them. And another one going down this valley. Okay, now let's go back to working on our path. First, let's customize this. I sneeze. Sorry. I'm like really sick, so sorry if you can't hear me.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new viewing platform, ready for you to gain an elevated view of our wonderful dinosaurs. Ladies and gentlemen, our restroom is now open to use for whenever nature calls. Deal with that. Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new viewing platform, ready for you to gain an elevated view of our wonderful dinosaurs. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready to scale new heights with a visit to our unparalleled rock climbing center.
here's your this is guys. Okay. Bye-bye. Okay, I think I'm gonna do double viewing towers. Here. One right here. And let me find a good building for this guy. I kinda wanna go with a natural one. What the heck is this? What's this one look like? Alright, can't see a thing. What's this one? That's pretty cool. I actually like that. Wow, that is massive. Okay. I do kind of like this one. First, let's check out this guy. Holy crap. Okay, this one could be good. But it's not. What is this? Where's DLCR? Someone built a whole aviary. Oh my gosh. What is this? So I see it. Yeah, these skins are not very. Not super good. I'm just gonna go with this guy. Put it right there.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new viewing platform, ready for you to gain an elevated view of our wonderful dinosaurs.
Okay. I don't know why it's not letting me flatten these guys. There we go. Okay, now let's just finish off this path.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new viewing gallery, ready for you to observe our magnificent animals.
There we go. Okay, so we've got this area. I think I'm gonna move this. Move this right there. Maybe. Leave it as is, I guess. Okay, well, let's go back to our good fountains with the good lights. Alright. Oh, that's not even fountains. Man. Alright. I think I'm gonna go, hold on, let's go fountains. Might be in props, be all the way down. No, it's in statues. There we are. Okay. I'm just gonna put this fellow right behind it. So we have that. If you can go planters. Put up this guy. One there. There. Now let's go around that foliage. Let's grab our boy. On the props. My nose is so stuffy, like, it's just so uncomfortable. There we can have that, and like I feel like that area should be filled with something.
Hey.
Okay. Just kind of want to decorate this nicely. I want to get this guy. I was almost fit. Yet, bigger. Okay, I like that. That looks good. Now let's just grab these guys again. Duplicate it. So I'm just thinking like. It's good. Let's just shift this guy over slightly. There we go. Okay. Now right here though, it's still low. I don't really know what to put, so I might just put a big planter piece. So if we duplicate it, okay, let's finish it off. We duplicate it. We want that. So I feel like first we duplicate it. So first I feel like we gotta go like that. Now is when you like that, duplicate it, and then we can just do this method. Okay, that's pretty good. A little off, but okay. Create a group. Now it's just got a scenery and foliage. Now we can just add whatever we want, really. Sorry, I just had to sneeze. Whoa. Still feel like I have to sneeze. It's just not coming out. Let random rotation. Something like that. First time we get to actually use these guys. you can get a tour of the park. Alright, this is the map so far, just right here. So this is the starting area, right here. You come in this little entrance point. I'll show you a little first-person view. So you got this, you enter into this, like, big canyon. Here's an emergency shelter right here. Bathroom with a little statue next to it. Okay, there's just some fountains everywhere like that. Then I added this monorail right here. There's just a Digimoloch, and there's 3 of these guys just chilling in here. Little innovation center over here. These are the hotels. There's like 3 of them in here, I think. One there, one there, one there. So there's a hotel right there. And we'll also walk over here. Food, shopping, and drink amenity. There's a Hyperloop station that takes you somewhere. I'll show you that in a second. There's the Spinosaurus right here. And then you can come all the way down here. Just a little drink. And here's a food and shopping amenity right there. And there's this cool sign. Then you come up here. And here's the Osteraptor. These guys, there are about 4 of these guys, I think. Yeah. So there's 4 of these guys in this little park area right here. And then, once again, drinking, food. Here's the sign for the park. It's called Cretaceous Canyon. And there's this, dinosaurs with the earth sign. Pretty cool. And then, here's the zip line. It takes you over to there. I'll show you that in a second. And then you can walk down this way. There's, 2 hotels right next to each other. The bathroom. This is a drink amenity, food amenity, as you can see, the burger. Then I kind of copied the same thing I did with the Digimoloch, but I put the Chunkingosaurus in there. This little enclosure. I think these guys are very cool. Then, after that, there's just another zip line, which takes you. You can ride the zip line if you want. So you take the zip line. Look at this great view of Cretaceous Canyon. And then, when you're done with that, you jump down over to here. There's just tons of viewing platforms everywhere. But this one's very nice. It looks into these guys' enclosure. Like, you can see right there. These guys are on the hunt. Yeah. There's another Hyperloop that also connects to the one way back at the start over here. And then just more like restrooms, emergency shelters. This zip line takes you over to here, which is what I'm working on this stream. More viewing platforms everywhere, once again. And I'm kind of just designing this area for this enclosure that's going to be in here. So I'm going to add a little enclosure in there. It's going to look good. And then, 1 second. Yes. So then this zip line right here, you ride it, riding it, you can look at the park, little hotels, couple waterfalls, a canyon down below you. And you can look into the Acrocanthosaurus enclosure. Those guys are very cool. I like about this, another emergency shelter, bathroom. And this is a tour bus right here. So you're on a safari ride in the Acrocanthosaurus enclosure. I'll just take you on a little tours. There's these guys are just enormous, super cool giants. These guys are stuck. I'm gonna fix that in a second after the tour. So I'll probably just have to fix it now. You know, look at this. Look at that. Right over the waterfall. Pretty cool. Yeah, those guys are huge. So you just come around here. Look where they release the goats. Way over. Okay. Around this little pond that they chill at. See, there's that guy. Then you come over here, up this little area, right here, and then there, back around another pond. It's super cool. Yeah. You come back, and then you can hop on this zip line right here. Right over there in enclosure, which is awesome. Yeah, look at the canyon. And there's definitely tons to look at. And then come up here. Like viewing galleries or viewing platforms for the aviary. Little sign there. Fountains. Come over here. You can walk down here. There's a viewing gallery, viewing galleries. There's 3 of those. Looking into this enclosure with the Quetzalcoatlus, Pteranodon, and Kawajara. So those guys are very cool. And then you can also take this Hyperloop station all the way up to here. There's these guys. Just another viewing platform for the park. Another viewing platform right here, which will likely look onto this guy, which will, I'm pretty sure will be an enclosure. Then you can just walk through this cool little guest area around a river. And then, look, just come up here, look at the Ceratosaurus. These guys are very, very cool. Then you can also walk across and look at the Dimetrodon. These guys are very cool. Let's try and find one in the water. Okay, so they're all just chilling on the land. And then you can also take the Hyperloop all the way over to this area. If you come out and look at this, very awesome. Cretaceous Canyon side. And then there is a Cretaceous cruise right here, which goes throughout the entire canyon, which is actually dope. And then there is also food, cool path art, drink, and then up here is shopping with more shopping. But yeah, that is the park so far. I think it's awesome what I've done, but there's still much more to be done. I'm filling out every plateau on this thing. It's gonna look absolutely amazing. Okay, now I'm just gonna do the outline and racks method, just to make it look a little better. Stop right there. Oh. Alright. Okay, now I'm just gonna do this around the entire path. Just make it look good. Alright, so we got that. Yes, sir. I'm probably just gonna, let's do this little bit right here. Oh, there we go. But what do you think of the park? Think it's good, or is it bad? Okay, I'm gonna keep building that. Let's go back to fountains. Oh boy. Alright. Okay, now let's go back to props. There's scenery and then rocks.
Automatically selected and displayed for you. Simply touch the area of the screen displaying the appropriate.
Synthesis procedure. Personnel, please stand by. Incubation complete. Prepare asset for...
Asset to be collected. En route to pick up the asset.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome an irritator to the park.
Transit has commenced. Assets in the air. Asset transported. Asset collection request received. Asset requiring collection. Delivery has been completed.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome an irritator to the park.
Assets in the air. Asset transportation underway. Asset transported.
Alright. Alright, welcome irritator.
Delivery has been completed.
Come on now. Brother? New waterfall. Oh, intensity must have to be all the way up. Huh? You're gonna have to pause it. What? Come on, bruh. All I want is just friggin' waterfalls. Come on. I see what it is. Okay, never mind. Alright. Okay, probably gonna end this stream now. Let's get my thumbnail. Really quick. And screenshot. There you go. Yeah. Hey, we're almost at a 3-star park. That's good. Okay. All we need is 2 more different species and we're good. But I want to completely fill out this whole big area. Okay. Goodbye.